So I'm at an event and this lovely woman and I start chatting and she's lovely and she says, oh yeah, sorry, I don't really pay attention to politics. I just have so much going on in my life. I just don't really pay attention. I said, I get it. That's actually part of the plan. But yeah, I get it. It's really hard to know what the hell to believe. And she says, that's it. I don't know who to believe. So we go on to talk about Charlie Kirk's assassination. And, she says, I really thought Charlie was a bad dude. And I said, oh, why? And she said, well, that's how he was portrayed. She said, but now, I started to look at more videos and footage, and I'm like, oh, you mean that he just wanted people to actually talk, even if you have different opinions, that you actually just need to have discourse? And she goes, yeah. So how do I know who to believe?
When people stop talking, really bad stuff starts. When marriages stop talking, divorce happens. When civilizations stop talking, civil war ensues. When you stop having a human connection with someone you disagree with, it becomes a lot easier to want to commit violence against that group. What we as a culture have to get back to is being able to have reasonable disagreement where violence is not an option.
And I said, well, they lied to you about Charlie Kirk because it was their opinion and they're activists. And that's the reality of it. Here's what I leave you with. This is a clip from a Liberal MP. Watch this.
Climate. What I'm focused on is my constituents. I'm focused on is beating Pierre Poilievre in the next federal election. He poses an existential threat to Canada's democracy, in my view.
Those are his beliefs. Those are his opinions. Those are not facts. That is what Adam Van Koeverden believes, like many liberals, like many people. They believe that Pierre is the Antichrist, just like they believed Charlie Kirk was the Antichrist. So much so that some ill person was manipulated to the point that he actually assassinated him. So I leave you with this. Is it possible that the media headlines and the way that Pierre Poilievre has been portrayed is a lie? That maybe he's not such a bad guy. Maybe he fights with facts and policy, and maybe you just don't like his personality. Or maybe somebody got to you first with a headline that's just not true because it's their belief and opinion, not a fact. That is where we have to figure things out. Stop believing everything you hear and see, because half the time, most of these headlines are opinions, not facts.